Very good morning. You're watching the breakfast news on Rajya Sabha television. All the biggest stories from India and across the world coming up in the next 30 minutes. I'm Ashwarya Kapoor. First up, the headlines. 68% polling in second phase of Lok Sabha elections. Puducherry and Manipur record highest turnout of over 80%. Over 70% voting in West Bengal, Assam, Chhattisgarh and Tamil Nadu. 64% polling in both Lok Sabha and Assembly elections in Odisha. Campaigning for third phase, BJP President Amit Shah to address rallies in Gujarat and Maharashtra. Rajnath Singh in Odisha. Rahul Gandhi to hold rallies in Gujarat. Priyanka leads a roadshow in Kanpur. SP-BSP joint rally in Mainpuri. Prime Minister Modi calls Congress and left parties opportunists. At a rally in Thiruvananthapuram says Rahul Gandhi's candidature from Wayanad is a message for appeasement politics. And India suspends trade across LOC with Pakistan from today. Home Ministry cites reports of large-scale misuse of the trade. Says a route being used to funnel illegal weapons, narcotics and fake currency. Keep fares affordable. Civil Aviation Ministry issues a directive to airline companies in the wake of escalating ticket prices after Jet Airways grounds operations. 440 vacant jets slots to be allocated to other airlines. First up, let's get you all the election-related news. The second phase polling concluded on 95 Lok Sabha seats across 11 states and 1 union territory on Thursday evening. Moderate to heavy polling was recorded for the second phase of Lok Sabha elections. Senior Deputy Election Commissioner Umesh Sinha said that the polling in the second phase was peaceful and people came out in large numbers to exercise their franchise. An average of 67.8% polling was recorded in the second phase. Puducherry recorded the highest 80.5% polling on Thursday. And over 80% turnout was reported from Manipur as well. West Bengal recorded 76% voter turnout. Assam witnessed 73.32% voter turnout. While polling in Tamil Nadu stood at 72% and 71% voting was recorded in Chhattisgarh. 62% in Maharashtra and 62.3% in Uttar Pradesh. Jammu and Kashmir saw a voter turnout of 43.4%. 67% voting was seen in Karnataka and 63% in Bihar. Voting also took place for 35 assembly seats in Odisha and 18 in Tamil Nadu. 64% polling was recorded for both Lok Sabha and assembly election in Odisha.
To the spirit of democracy, the voters came out in large number to cast their vote for their country. The polling was conducted peacefully, barring sporadic incidents in different parts of the poll-going states. First and foremost, it's my duty to compliment all the voters of the country, especially the women, persons with disabilities, the senior citizens who came out to vote despite their difficulties. I would also like to compliment all the poll volunteers, probably for the first time in the national election. Almost all polling stations, they were there to help the persons with disabilities. All the booth level officers who managed the help desk at polling station. I would like to now also compliment for the arduous and meticulous task done by the entire state machinery. namely the district level, at the ARO level, and all these officials who man the polling stations as presiding officers, and the polling officers and the team. I also thank the observers, namely the general observers, the police observers and expenditure observers for their watching over the electoral process on behalf of the Commission.
And our colleague Rajat Ken is now joining us live from Chennai. Rajat, elections to 38 Lok Sabha seats and by-polls for 18 assembly segments in Tamil Nadu ended by and large peacefully, and the turnout for both parliamentary polls and also in assembly segments was close to 72%. Interestingly, Puducherry recorded the highest 80.5% polling. Tell us the details.
Thanks, Aishwarya. You're right. The polling percentage in both the assembly by-polls as well as the Lok Sabha seats, 38 seats of Lok Sabha came out to be nearly 72%, which is a fairly good number, and it's almost near to the numbers which were there in 2014 general elections. Now, Puducherry and Tamil Nadu are two among the states which is generally regarded as the ones where polling happens to be more than the national average. So I'm not surprised by that. In 2014 as well, the polling percentage in Tamil Nadu was 74%. In Pondicherry, it was 80%. And this time around, there was a little spike in the voting by 5%. So clearly, voters were enthusiastic. And it's a coastal area. Weather is really harsh, and temperatures were well above 30 degrees Celsius throughout the day. Yet, early in the morning, ever since 7 a.m., we could see throngs of people at the polling station, and even when we wrapped up our reporting of the city in Chennai around 6, there were queues at the polling station. So clearly, people were enthused for voting, and a lot goes to the initiatives taken by the Election Commission. So, as always mentioned, it's the high percentage is clearly a faith in democracy, a faith in what you're right to choose. At the same time, it's initiative taken by the institutions like Election Commission of India, who encourage higher turnout. Time and again, they have come up with certain plans, certain policies, initiatives, and campaign to increase voting percentage, and now that is bearing fruit. So Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, West Bengal, and all these states are good examples for that. Of course, I mean, polling has come up in other areas as well.
Right, Rajat, and you first were in Puducherry, then you traveled to Tamil Nadu, and we understand that now you will be traveling to Kerala. Tell us about the contest there, and you know, the BJP secured 10% or more votes on the 9 Lok Sabha seats in the state in 2014. This time, riding on the Sabrimala sentiment, the party is looking at a chance of, for itself at least on 4 seats. Tell us about the contest in Kerala this time.
Well, Kerala contest essentially has been between the LDF, which is led by the left, and the UDF, which is led by the Congress. And this time around, Congress President Rahul Gandhi is contesting from Wayanad. That has its own political dimensions to the state. UDF did well in 2014, despite being routed across the country. I mean, all in all, they scored 13 odd seats. The Congress and allies in Kerala scored 13 odd seats, and 10 was the Congress tally from the state. Remember, Congress party only won 44 seats in 2014, out of which 10 came from Kerala. This time around, we have seen the trend as the party in power is the one which suffers in the Lok Sabha polls. So LDF is in power, and UDF is riding on the sentiments. I beg your pardon. It's riding on Rahul Gandhi's candidature and him contesting polls from Wayanad. So clearly, contest happens to be primarily between the LDF and UDF. Now, BJP is sensing its chance. First reason being, it did well for itself in Lok Sabha polls in 2014. Now, this is a state where BJP's presence is almost nil. It did well for itself in 2014. It did well for itself again in 2016 assembly polls.
Yes.
Now, they are fancying its chances in urban pockets, in the pockets where Nair community vote is there at high percentage. And with the Sabrimala issue and the way BJP campaign has focused on the Sabrimala issue and right to practice religion, right to stick to a religious practice. Now, whether those things will catch voter sentiment, that has to be seen. Aishwarya.
Right. Thank you, Rajat, for all those updates there on elections in Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, and of course in Kerala that will happen in the third phase. And on to some other news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address traders at the Rashtriya Vyapari Dhanyavad Sammelan at the Talkatora Stadium in New Delhi this evening. Now, thousands of traders from the national capital and across the country will participate in the convention. The traders will express their gratitude for various measures promised in the party's manifesto for them. The conclave has been convened by the Delhi BJP and the Confederation of All India Traders. And after the conclusion of the second phase of Lok Sabha polls, Finance Minister Arun Jaitly claimed in a series of tweets after the first two rounds of voting, the upsurge in favor of PM Narendra Modi and the NDA is clearly evident. He sounded confident that India is on way to reject political instability and chaos and to elect an NDA government with BJP majority. He also expressed a hope that Northeast, Bengal and Odisha will be the biggest surprises of this year's Lok Sabha election. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi targeted the Congress party and its President Rahul Gandhi on Thursday. Addressing a public rally in Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala, Prime Minister Modi said that Rahul Gandhi's candidature from Wayanad in Kerala was not to give any message to South India, but a message for appeasement politics. The Prime Minister also attacked the Congress and Communists and said that both had ruled the state alternately and their ideology was opportunism. He said that they fight each other in Kerala but join hands in Delhi to gain power. Attacking Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and his left front government, Prime Minister Modi alleged that it was drowned in corruption.
केरल में एक दूसरे की नीतियों का विरोध करते हैं, आपस में लड़ते हैं और दिल्ली में सत्ता के लिए एक साथ आ जाते हैं। कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष को संसद पहुंचने के लिए यहां वायनाड आना पड़ रहा है। वो कहते हैं कि वो वाम दलों के खिलाफ कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे। केरल में कुश्ती और दिल्ली में दोस्ती, ये इनका खेल है। My dear friends, it is not politics, but it is a self-interest. It is completely opportunism. कि केरल की जनता इसको समझती नहीं है, तो ये बहुत बड़ी भूल कर रहे हैं। साथियों, कांग्रेस के नामदार का कहना है कि साउथ को मैसेज देना था, तभी वायनाड गया। अरे तिरुवनंतपुरम से मैसेज नहीं जारी दिया जा सकता था क्या? ये तो राजधानी है। तिरुवनंतपुरम से नहीं तो पट्टनम थिट्टा से भी ही मैदान में उतर आते और बड़ा मैसेज चला जाता।
Meanwhile, campaigning for the third phase of election is at fever pitch. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed an election rally in Karnataka's Bagalkot. Prime Minister Modi attacked the ruling Congress-JDS alliance in the state.
मजबूत सरकार क्या होती है वो देखना है तो दिल्ली की तरफ देखो, और मजबूर सरकार क्या होती है वो देखना है तो बेंगलुरु को देखो। बीते एक वर्ष से यहां नेताओं का जो नाटक चल रहा है वो खत्म होने का नाम नहीं ले रहा है। और ये नाटक भी ऐसा है जिसमें इमोशन है, रिवेंज है, और इमोशन तो रुकने का नाम ही नहीं ले रहा है। हर कुछ दिनों के बाद, हर कुछ हफ्ते में किसी न किसी रैली या प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में इमोशन बह जाता है।
And yesterday, Prime Minister Modi also addressed an election rally in Gujarat's Amreli. In Gujarat, the voting for all the 26 seats in the state in the third phase will be held on 23rd of April.
તમે ખુશ, દેશ ખુશ, તો નાખુશ કોણ? દુખી કોણ છે? ગુસ્સો કોને છે? પેટમાં કોના બળે છે? રડે છે કોણ? માથું કોણ કૂટે છે? ભાઈઓ બહેનો, તમને આ દેશની સેનામાં ભરોસો છે કે નહીં? એના પરાક્રમમાં ભરોસો છે કે નહીં? આ કોંગ્રેસ વાળા નથી.
And campaigning is gearing up for the third phase of Lok Sabha elections as polling will be held in 116 constituencies spread across 13 states and 2 union territories in this phase on 23rd of April. BJP President Amit Shah will be in Gujarat and Maharashtra today for campaigning. In Gujarat, he will address a public meeting in Badeli district, Chota Udaipur, and also hold a meeting in Dharampur in Valsad district. In the evening, Amit Shah is likely to address a rally in Maharashtra's Baramati. The party is pulling out all stops to win the constituency, which is known to be Sharad Pawar's family's bastion and represented by his daughter Supriya Sule. And Congress President Rahul Gandhi will also be in Gujarat today. He will address 3 rallies in Bardoli, Dahod and in Patan constituencies. Campaigning for all the 26 Lok Sabha seats of Gujarat ends on 21st of April and voting here will take place on the 23rd. And yesterday as well, Congress President Rahul Gandhi was in Gujarat. He addressed an election rally in Junagadh, and while addressing the rally, he said that if the Congress party comes to power, there will be a separate budget for farmers.
जैसे ही चुनाव जीतेंगे, भाइयों और बहनों, 2 बजट बनेंगे. एक नेशनल बजट बनेगा, पार्लियामेंट हाउस में एक नेशनल बजट रखा जाएगा, और दूसरा किसानों का स्पेशल बजट बनेगा. हिंदुस्तान के हर एक किसान को साल के शुरुआत में ही बताएंगे, देखिए आपको इतना बीमा का पैसा मिलेगा, नुकसान होगा तो इतना फायदा मिलेगा, कॉम्पनसेशन आपको यह दिया जाएगा, एमएसपी आपकी इतनी बढ़ाई जाएगी, आपके जिले में इस प्रकार का फूड प्रोसेसिंग प्लांट लगेगा, स्टोरेज के लिए आपको यह फैसिलिटी दी जाएगी. पूरा का पूरा हम साल के शुरुआत में हिंदुस्तान के हर किसान को बता देंगे.
And our colleague Ravindra Singh Shuran is in Junagadh in Gujarat to track all the developments ahead of the elections here on 23rd of April. Ravindra, as Gujarat goes to votes on 23rd of April in the third phase, it will be very interesting to see if it will be a clean sweep by the BJP, or the outcome will mirror the 2017 assembly results when Congress gave a tough fight to the BJP. How does the contest look like this time?
Yes, Aishwarya, good morning. Congress party in 2017 could manage to win 77 seats in the assembly. And this is the point when the Congress party's cadre is quite hopeful that they will be able to win some of the seats which they have lost in 2014. In 2014, it was a clean sweep on the all 26 seats of Gujarat by the BJP. BJP has been ruling in the states for last more than 2 decades now. Prime Minister himself is from the Gujarat. So it's quite important that the BJP has intensified its campaign in the last couple of days and trying to reach to the voters. Yesterday, while addressing a rally, Prime Minister, he was talking in Gujarati to struck a chord down with the people and the voters of this area. Prime Minister has clearly said that the statue of unity of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, which was made, it is not made to belittle the contribution of the first Prime Minister of the country, Jawaharlal Nehru. He said that Sardar Patel was such a towering personality that all the persons in front of him, they look like. But he has also said the development works which has been carried out in the last 5 years by the central government for the welfare of not only for the farmers, but also for the poor and downtrodden people, infrastructure development, the employment which has been generated through the different Mudra Yojana and all different schemes of the center government is basically a turning point. And if the people of this country, they want to go ahead with the same pace of development, then the BJP should be voted. On the other hand, the Congress leader, who was also camping here in Gujarat yesterday, and he is today also here, Rahul Gandhi, while addressing a rally in the Junagadh area. Remember, Junagadh is the constituency where 7 Vidhan Sabha seats were there, and BJP, Congress party could manage to win all the seats in the last assembly elections. So this is the hopes here of the Congress party is quite high. Rahul Gandhi said that they will bring 2 budgets. Also, he has said that BJP's leadership, they could not fulfill the promises which they have made during the 2014 elections.
All right.
This is the time that the people should vote for the change. And also Rahul Gandhi said that if they will be voted back to the power, then they will start 2 budgets, one for the general budget and one special budget for the farmers.
All right.
So all the political parties, they have intensified their campaigns
in Gujarat ahead of the 3rd phase of Lok Sabha election in the state here. And of course, Amit Shah is going to be in Gujarat today. Rahul Gandhi is already there. He'll also address rallies here today. Thank you so much, Ravindra, for all those updates there from Junagadh in Gujarat. And all political parties are fielding their star campaigners to campaign ahead of the 3rd phase of Lok Sabha elections. Home Minister Rajnath Singh is scheduled to address public meetings in Odisha today. He will address public meetings in Mayurbhanj, Nayagarh and in Cuttack Sadar. Congress East UP in charge Priyanka Gandhi Vadra will take part in a roadshow in Kanpur Nagar and in Akbarpur, which falls under Kanpur Dehat constituency. She will land at the Chakeri airport and later take part in a roadshow in the city in support of Congress candidate Sri Prakash Jaiswal. She will also hold a roadshow in support of Raja Rampal in Akbarpur. And the Bahujan Samaj Party and the Samajwadi Party will hold a joint rally in Mainpuri today. And Rajya Sabha MP and 2-time Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Digvijay Singh, will file his nomination as the Congress candidate from Bhopal today. Digvijay Singh is back in electoral fray after a self-imposed decade-long electoral sannyas after defeating the assembly in 2003. Now, BJP has nominated Sadhvi Pragya Singh Thakur as its candidate from Bhopal. The Bhopal constituency is a BJP citadel as the party has not lost the seat since 1989. In a 2014 Lok Sabha election, BJP's sitting MP Alok Sanjar had won the seat with a margin of 3.7 lakh votes. The Congress had won 3 out of the 8 assembly segments of Bhopal Lok Sabha constituency. In the remaining 5 seats, the BJP witnessed a slide in its margin. Those were all the election-related news. Time for some other news. The Ministry of Civil Aviation has directed the airlines to keep their fares at affordable rates and not indulge in predatory pricing. Civil Aviation Secretary Pradeep Singh Kharola said that the movement of airfares is being closely monitored. Airfares have risen amid reduced number of flights after Jet Airways suspended operations. With the Jet Airways suspending operations, as many as 440 slots are vacant at Delhi and Mumbai airports, so which will be allocated to other airlines in a transparent manner, he said. Meanwhile, Air India has also expressed interest in taking 4-5 wide-body Boeing 777 aircraft of the now grounded Jet Airways. Jet Airways has announced that it will provide refunds to the passengers for cancelled flights. The airline has started sending emails to the passengers so as to enable them to file for refunds. The airline has also posted a link on its website for the process for the passengers who book their flights directly with the Jet Airways. In case a passenger has booked a flight through an agent or a travel portal, they have to contact the agent or the apps directly. And India has suspended trade across the line of control with Pakistan from Friday. The Home Ministry has issued an order in this regard. The decision was taken as the government received reports from probe agencies that the LOC trade route was being misused by elements from neighbouring country to smuggle illegal weapons, drugs and fake currency. The government said that a stricter regulatory and enforcement mechanism is being worked out, and the issue of reopening of the trade routes will be revisited once they are implemented. The LOC trade at present is conducted through 2 trade facilitation centres located at Salamabad in Uri of Baramulla district and Chakandabad in Poonch district. This trade takes place 4 days a week and is based on barter system and zero duty. And in some other news, the 2 festivals are being marked in the country today. While Christians are observing Good Friday, Hindus are celebrating Hanuman Jayanti today. Now, Good Friday is being observed today by Christians all over the world to mark the crucifixion of Jesus Christ and his death at Calvary. It is observed on the Friday before Easter Sunday that marks the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Now, prayers and masses are being organized in churches and in chapels around the world. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has remembered the sacrifices of Jesus Christ. In a tweet, PM Modi said that Lord Jesus' life, rich ideals and exemplary courage are a source of strength for many. He said Jesus Christ's teachings emphasize a world free from inequality and injustice. Prime Minister Modi also wished people on the occasion of Hanuman Jayanti today. He said that Pavan Putra's life, his devotion and determination inspires us to fight against evils. The holy Hanuman Jayanti festival celebrates the birth of Lord Hanuman, one of the prominent heroes of Ramayana. Hanuman Jayanti is observed in the Chaitra lunar month. A number of spiritual discourses are being held today in temples throughout the country. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Breakfast News. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day ahead.